here at Energy Solutions Arena. We're in Salt Lake City, Utah. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Oklahoma City right now, down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the threesome. Here's Hood. Favors attacking. He feeds it to Hood. He kicks it to Mack. Here's Favors. A beautiful reverse layup.
Boy, I tell you, I thought the Jazz had a big year last season. Looked much tougher than before. A big part of that is how Coach Quinn Snyder helped the team grow. I mean, he looked like a perfect fit in his first year with the franchise.
The kick out to Westbrook. Ibaka goes in. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Thunder shooting their first free throw this game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And the technical free throw is good. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. We've played just over a minute here in the first. And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. Clock at 4. Gobert with the block. And they're on the break. Here's Mack. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. On defense, Utah. Durant attacking. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
You were mentioning... Oh! Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw it.
I tell you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
Nice shot by Gobert.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Westbrook with it. To the middle. Looking for Adams. He gets it there.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Gobert with a screen on Westbrook. Mack the pass to Gobert. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. That's good.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Hayward dishes to Gobert. Some solid defense from Ibaka.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Favors against Durant. Down low. And Adams with the slam.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
And we all know Utah is a very young team. Last year, only the 76ers were younger. Still very competitive given the age and the lack of experience from this group.
Westbrook kicks to Adams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Durant, the pass to Adams. From down in the low post, it goes. Adams has got 6.
That's exactly why you don't leave your feet until the shooter elevates. He went for that pump fake, hook, line, and sinker.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down in the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
And you know, guys, that's one of the things I like about Adams. I mean, he'll draw the ire of opposing players just because of how he approaches the game.
A different look for Utah. Lyle comes in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Exum in for Shelvin Mack. And then for Oklahoma City, Cantor checked in for Adams, and it's Waiters in for Roberson.
Yeah, and guys, Adams doesn't want to be known as a dirty player. I mean, I think he feels he plays aggressive and he hustles, and that sometimes rubs players the wrong way. You know, it's interesting. It really had been mostly a cordial relationship between Durant and the media up until last season. And then at the All-Star break, I mean, he had some biting remarks.
Booker, he's checked in for Utah. Burks comes in for Hood. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Foy's checked in.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
Durant's comments during the All-Star break about the media, he might have been right with some of his comments. I don't know, though, that he really was happy that they came out the way they did.
I agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, he made it clear that he doesn't view the media as all that friendly, though. That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Singler's checked in.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number one for them right now.
Foy dishes to Durant. Here's Waiters. No good on the three.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense. Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Jazz. Now, here's Exum. Defense right on him. To the wing on the left. Ingles kicks to Exum. Here's Ingles. He's covered by Zingler. A nice shot by Exum.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And Voigt kicks to Waiters. Inside, Burks with the steal. Passes it to Exum. Feeds to Booker. No luck. Excellent D from Cantor.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Outside Durant. And Durant gets double teamed. Exum pulls it in.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Here's Waiters. And he goes in for the dunk.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
There's the pick. Exum passes to Lyles. Here's Booker. 1 second left. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Kevin Durant. The Jazz have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
One of the worst in the league a season ago, just 72%.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
So at the It's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
So for Oklahoma City right now, the rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Morrow in the small forward position. Here's Hood. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the lead.
So, you know, Anthony Morrow, one of the real lasers as a long-range bomber in the league. First rookie ever to lead the NBA in three-point percentage. Hit over 46% his first year. There's always a place for a guy like that.
Nice shot by Gobert. Thunder trailing by 3. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Jazz shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Nato. He's covered by Westbrook. Favors with a screen on Westbrook. In the corner, it's Hayward. That 3 off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Jazz leading by 3. Hood gets the bucket. Oklahoma City shooting well, 50% from the floor. Screen by Ibaka. And Westbrook, here we go. The pass to Adams. The Thunder with another miss. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Favors. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Now it's a 7-point Utah lead. And in an era where so many guys take the money and run, Gordon Hayward did the best he could to live up to his new contract part last year, a 4-year max deal signed heading into last season.
Yeah, and the way max contracts work nowadays, even the upper mid-tier guys are getting it. A trend that will probably continue, at least in the near future. I don't like it, though. There are only a small number of guys that are really max contract players in the NBA.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And when you get back to Hayward, last year his points per game were way up. But really impressive, his shooting percentage. But really impressive, his shooting percentages were way, way up. That's a big step forward, I believe, in his development.
Max checked in for the Jazz. Kyle Singler's checked in for Oklahoma City. 5 to shoot. Westbrook with it. Now defended by Gobert. They get the rebound. Ibaka. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Thunder have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
You know, on the topic of whether Hayward is a true max prospect, he did some things last year to at least argue that he is. He was stronger, a lot more aggressive going to the rim. His defense improved, too. He'll need another year of development like that to silence the doubters.
Exum, he's checked in for Rodney Hood. Hayward can hit.
You know, even though he's bite-sized compared to the big man on the floor, he's done some really tall work on the boards.
It's Westbrook with the drive. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Favors with a screen on Westbrook. Now the feed to Favors. Here's Gobert. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Now Ibaka. And it's Zingler in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Westbrook drives in. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Hayward pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That drops. And it's 7 points for Dante Exum.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Adams' shot is good.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Utah calls timeout.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from a college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoff.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Waiters is checked in. Here's Hood. He's guarded by Waiters. Pass to Wiles. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Booker. And he uses the glass on the layup. Booker's got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz.
That's the way to work the ball in close to the hoop, guys.
And Westbrook, here we go. Singler dishes to Ibaka. And it's good from the elbow. Ibaka's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Here's Wiles, defended by Ibaka. Stolen by Westbrook. For the finish.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Booker the pass to Wiles. To the inside. Here's Hood. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Hood's got his second basket of the game. Raiders on the wing. .144 left to play in the first half. Left side of Ibaka. Just 5 to shoot. Booker pulls it in. Utah leading by 5. Up the floor. Ingles can't get it to go.
And Kyle Singler, basically a 3-point marksman. He really lost minutes after the trade to the Thunder last season. A second-round pick by Detroit a few years back. He's always averaged over 20 minutes a game. But with the Thunder, he was kind of banished to the end of the bench, and his play reflected that.
Shots good by Waiters. Now just a 1-point Jazz lead.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Westbrook drives in. Here's Adams. And Singler gets to Adams. And down it goes, jamming that one home. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
You know what? Can you believe there have been 7 lead changes already, guys?
Wow.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Pass to Wiles. Wide open look. Good on the shot. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
Now here's Westbrook. Tight defense on him. There's the dish to Ibaka. To the paint. It's tipped. Hood. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
Looking at the game Adams has been having, he's got 10 points and the 1 steal.
Offensively, defensively, man, he has done it all.
All hustle, non-stop effort. He just doesn't quit. Great resilience and relentlessness in his play.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Favors and Gobert are the shot-blocking duo inside. Exum and Hood are the young guard tandem. And it's Hayward in the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. And Clark, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Out to the right wing. Gobert against Adams. Gobert can't hit. We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
Utah trailing here. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Now, here's Exum. He's covered by Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hood. Here's Gobert. It counts. And the foul. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him. You know, when you look at the Thunder and their defense, it starts with the length they have on the perimeter. It also helps to have rim protectors backing them up on any drive.
Westbrook dishes to Adams. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And the Thunder with some changes. Enes Kanter comes in for Adams. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook.
And a final note on the Thunder defense. A lot of it is a mentality. They have guys that aren't scared to challenge shots. And they're a solid group that knows how to play tough team defense.
And the Jazz call time here. Utah was so tough near the end of last season, Greg. They weren't going to make the playoffs, but they did give other teams some trouble.
That's a great point. And how about going 19-10 after the All-Star break? Another team that would have been in the playoffs if they were in the East.
Gobert, the pass to Favors. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
To the right side. And stolen by Hood. He dishes it to Gobert. To the paint. It's stolen by Ibaka. And with that, the Utah lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Foy.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Favors attacking. And Gobert kicks to Hayward. Dishes it to Hood. 4 on the shot clock. And a missed layup.
You know, for the Jazz, you mentioned their post-All-Star break surge. I mean, that 19-10 record they had after the break was good enough for 6th best in the league.
And now the fast break Exum with the ball.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Here's Hayward. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And it's a 6-point Jazz lead.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And really, the Jazz were a team nobody wanted to play after the break. They were over 500 against the rest of the West and had some big wins over playoff teams in the process.
It's Durant with the drive. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And guys, it's easy to forget sometimes just how young Kevin Durant still is. I mean, last season, he became the second youngest player to get to 15,000 points.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Burks, he's checked in for Hood. And Shelvin Max subbed in for Exum. Waiters, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Morrow comes in for Roberson. And Favors kicks to Gobert. It's deflected. And here's Ford. He feeds it to Cantor. Waiters gets a wide open look. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. For Durant getting to 15,000 points, the only player, Clark, to do it quicker was LeBron James.
Yeah, and it's even more impressive when you realize that Durant did spend 1 year in college, Kevin. You take a year off his age, and he and LeBron got to that point plateau in virtually the same amount of time.
Trying to find Cantor, gets it to him.
Yeah, and a big year for Enes Kanter last season. I mean, traded from the Jazz to the Thunder and finally saw the minutes that he was hoping for.
Lyles checked in for Derek Favors. And he's good on the second. Jazz leading by 3. Here's Mack. There's a good screen. Lyles passes to Gobert. Here's Mack. The Jazz again can't hit it. And Cantor did play well with the increased minutes last season, Clark. Averaged a double-double after the trade.
I think it was a great fit for him in Oklahoma City. He still has work to do, but now that he feels like he's in the right environment, I think we're going to see that great potential of his start to come to fruition.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Adams. A second chance effort. Here's Westbrook.
What a game it's been for Westbrook. 8 rebounds, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And it also tells you just how high his basketball IQ is. I mean, seeing plays develop before anyone else does on the court.
The Jazz making a switch here. Ingles is checked in. Kicks it to Burks. Feeds it to Gobert. Clock at 4. Crafty move. And it's good on the way in. Gobert's got 5 points now this quarter.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Westbrook kicks to Morrow. Durant against Gobert. And Waiters has it in the corner. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
I mean, you've got to have more awareness on the floor and not make those kinds of errors.
Yeah, brain fade, brain neutral error, and those will cost you.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. .34 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now here's Westbrook. 10 points for him. Here's Morrow. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Jazz leading by 4. Here's Mack. He's covered by Westbrook. To the wing on the left. Westbrook with the steal. 1 second left. And it is good at the... 3/4 of play in a close game here. Jazz lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Energy Solutions Arena in Salt Lake City. All right, the 4th quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Waiters in at the 3, the small forward. And Ibaka kicks to Waiters. And that misses. That would have put him up. Utah leading. Exum dishes to Hayward. And he cuts it down.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
To the middle. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Utah leading by 6. Oh, jam! I mean, just beautiful.
Really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
I agree with you. I mean, and now that we're moving deeper into the 4th, it's really the point where they add a few more points to the lead, and I think they can put this thing away and consider it over.
Roberson gets the bucket.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
He kicks it to Cantor. Waiters passes to Ibaka. And stolen by Favors. Here's Exum. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And it's a 10-point Jazz lead. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And really, last season, the Thunder came into the year as a popular pick to win the West. Of course, we know what happened in terms of injuries, and they ended up having them on the outside looking in terms of the postseason.
For the Thunder, their play against the rest of the West wasn't a huge problem as to why they missed the playoffs. And Clark, you know, they went 25-27 against the rest of the West.
Well, at first glance, that doesn't look too bad, but only 7 wins in those 29 games against the Western Conference playoff teams. With the talent the Thunder have, you still think of them as favorites in the West, at least one of the favorites in the West.
And Waiters kicks to Roberson. To the paint. 6 to shoot. And the rejection by Favors. The shot is off.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see. You know, there are those who wonder if Gordon Hayward can lead a team to the promised land. However, as just a sophomore, he led a non-powerhouse college to a championship game. So, in fact, they were just one basket away from winning it all.
Durant's checked in for Oklahoma City. And stolen by Favors. Good. Kicks to Gobert. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Going back to Hayward, he took that buzzer-beating half-court shot, Clark, that would have won his school the championship. You actually called that game, and It did hit the backboard and rim, but unfortunately did not go in.
Well, Hayward's the kind of guy who's willing to put his team on his back and try to carry him. He's willing to take that responsibility on. Whether he can deliver at the highest level, time will tell.
Durant attacking. Shoots from the elbow. Can't get it to go. And it's Utah the other way. Gobert with a screen on Westbrook. Hayward dishes to Favors. It's stolen by Ibaka. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And then Durant with the dunk.
And that steal paid instant dividends.
No wasted time or motion getting out on that fast break.
Tipped away. There's the double team with Westbrook. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
The Jazz making a switch here. Max checked in. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. It's Westbrook with the drive. Down low. Here's Adams. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. First one falls for him.
At the line of the Jazz, Serge Ibaka. At the line for two.
Ibaka hits both of them.
Looking at the game for Ibaka, he has 8 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Here's Westbrook. Outside for Durant. Back to Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Durant.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Clark, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the best option.
Mack, the pass to Hood. The feed now to Favors. Over to the left wing. Passes it to Hood. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And Derek Favors with the slam.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. And stolen by Favors. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's his third foul of the game. Here is Favors. .111 left in the game. Mack dishes to Favors. Good work defensively by Ibaka.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence. Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Maximum force on that dunk.
Here's Mack. He's covered by Westbrook. Mack, the pass to Favors. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
What a game for Favors. 9 points and 4 block shots.
And we're seeing him at his very best today. Just really a joy to watch.
Well, I know I'm thoroughly enjoying it because he's amazing when he's on top of his game like this.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And Mack kicks to Gobert. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Westbrook with it. Back to Ibaka. And stolen by Favors. And so it's Utah with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but Clark, a win nonetheless.
Yeah, and it appeared to me as though the fans gave them the emotional boost they needed down the stretch, Kevin. This crowd was not going to let this one slip away.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. See you next time.